This episode of The Big Game Records is brought to you by Kane's Deer Velvet. Our body knows how to heal, but as we age it can sometimes struggle to keep up, and injuries, aches and pains come knocking. Kane's Deer Velvet is packed full of amazing nutrients that the body uses in maintaining the immune system, bones, joints, circulation and general well-being. Simply replenish the nutrients, healing happens, and you are left to get on with living your life to the full. Find out more at canesdeervelvet.com and use the code STAGRAW252 for an introductory 20% discount. It's a long way to Pohue. No, it's not that far. It was a bit challenging to get there for a while, but that road's back open. Thomas O'Brien was there in 2007, and he shot this beautiful 5x4. The length is 31 and 4 by 32 and 3. Spread is 28 and 1, and span is 21 and 5. The beams are 4 and 6 by 4 and 4/8. The coronets are 7 and 2/8 by 7 and 4/8. The brows are 9 and 7/8 by 10 and 5/8. The trays, 5 and 7/8 by 5 and 4/8. Inner top is 10 and 3/8 by 7 and 4/8. The outer tops, juicy, 11 and 7 by 11 and 7 as well. They're even too, taking the full 23 and 6 for those. And they haven't recorded the inner off the outer top on the left-hand side, I suppose. Doesn't matter. 205 and 3/4. Good on you, Thomas. The first time O'Brien became aware of the existence of the stag, he was out hunting with his father's cousin, when the stag in question was sighted on the skyline accompanied by a few hinds. A hurried approach uphill through some heavy cover and a stalk of the appropriate area revealed nothing, and they returned to camp disappointed. A grueling climb again the following morning produced a similar result, but they had a close encounter with the quarry which was encouraging, although frustrating. Ain't that the truth? Perhaps the stag might move on after continual disturbance. Probably not, but that was on the minds of the hunters. Several attempts to locate him again proved unsuccessful. 2 weekend sorties followed, the first of these not producing any result. The second weekend, however, was quite different, obtaining a Sika response from a try at a red deer roar. The hunters painstakingly crept to within 100 metres of where the stag was located. They advanced about 15 metres at a time, resting quietly after each forward movement. They were obtaining responses to their calls. Then O'Brien could see the stag ahead of them. Sighting his white top tines in the thick growth, well, of course, they're 11 and 7 by 11 and 7, he was looking in the wrong direction before moving into a small opening, exposing his face and front half of his body. O'Brien placed the crosshairs on his chest and squeezed the trigger. The stag leapt in the air and took off. It took the hunters over an hour to find him dead in a patch of stinging nettles. Oh my gosh. Thomas O'Brien, congratulations, mate. That is a thing of beauty. Next we have Winston J.D. McNay, Taharua Valley, Kaimanawa Ranges 2008. Join us there, and we'll catch you next time on the 200 Club. This episode of the Big Game Records, it's number 1, The Sika, Volume 1. New Zealand Big Game Records series, written and compiled for the New Zealand Deerstalkers Association Incorporated, written by D.Bruce Banwell. Published by Halcyon Press, a division of Halcyon Publishing Limited, PO Box 360, Auckland, New Zealand. The copyright is 1999 D.B. Banwell, updated edition 2009, first published 1999, all rights reserved.